Hey guys, what's going on? It's Master Dragon. Today we're going to be talking about the competitive end of season 2020, and then we're going to be talking about new upcoming rank changes coming for 2021. So with that being said, without ado, let's get right into it. So they want to improve queue matchmaking quality without compromising queue times and availability. They're going to reduce autofill parity, reduce autofill disparity to less than 5%. We don't know what it was before, but I'm pretty sure maybe it's like 10%. I have no idea. So yeah, less autofill. It's already been shipped. So in your matchmaking right now, you maybe feel something different that you don't get autofill as much. Pre-made disparity down from 54% to less than 5%. So I think this is dual queue and I guess maybe flex queue, dynamic queue. You know what I mean? Like I think this is what it is. I'm not too sure. Actually, this is probably also for normal queues, right? So yeah, maybe like get the pre-made 4 people versus like 4 people. Maybe it is for normals. I'm not really too sure, but the only pre-made, if they wanted to say like dual queue, like, you know what I mean, I think they're gonna match more dual queue versus dual queue is what I'm thinking. Next up is new matchmaking methodology, faster and more accurate identification of skill level in normal queues, coming to ranked in preseason. Oh, okay, so this is like for smurfs. I think this is what they used for smurfing. Like, let's say you're just hard smurfing in normals as a level 1 account. It quickened you up to get to like platinum elo or whatever. So if like you won like 30 games in a row as like Zed one trick, they just put you finally with platinum so the games aren't so one-sided. So this is good for smurfing, I guess. And yeah, you can see it's coming in ranked. So that's interesting. All the smurfs are gonna be coming closer together. They already shipped this. There was already a Reddit thread which said like, hey, I'm feeling like all these smurfs are like facing other smurfs. Why is there a bunch of 80% win rates facing the other 80% win rates? So I think that's what essentially happened here. And it's already been shipped, so you probably feel it. MR clamps quality of life change, so players at the top and bottom 0.1% of the ladder aren't perpetually stuck trying to find a match. This is towards this is pointed towards me because I am the 0.1. Wait. Well, yeah, I'm kind of stupid, right? What I read that wrong. 0.01. So wait. I mean, okay, the only thing I got out of this is that I'm not going to be stuck finding a match for a very long time, but I don't know what they actually did, but essentially except this. So let's just say I don't wait in queue for 15 minutes now. All right, so next up, improve transparency around, let's just put on some music. Give me a sec. That's better. Now I can think better. Okay, so improve transparency around ranked and matchmaking systems in progress. Ranked informed matchmaking that aims to match, sorry, give me a sec. Give me a sec. I got better. Okay, so improve transparency around ranked and matchmaking systems. Ranked informed matchmaking that aims to match only with those who are of a similar rank as you are. So I'm guessing, yeah, I thought I read this up here. Oh, yeah, sorry. I guess it's the same thing. I don't know. I'm pretty sure this is like the same thing, but it hasn't come to ranked yet. It's only like in normal queues right now. So it makes sense maybe. Improve satisfaction and skill expression within our systems. Interdivisional promotion removal. So that means promos are removed. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Because no one really liked that. Duo changes to Master Plus. Structured unlock of Master Tier. Structured unlocked of Master Tiers? Okay. So I think they're changing something in the later. Make rewards more recognizable and relevant for time spent in League. And yeah, that's pretty cool. Updates to Victorious thematic and content. I heard they're bringing up more skins or something like that. More chroma. Players can play with and find others they want to play with. Flex restriction removal resulting in increase the number in the number of 5-stack teams by 7% and total available flex matches between 35 and 65% depending on the region. So yeah, the restriction was really nice. All me and my friends play it now. We play flex queue. It's really fun because you don't have to have that restriction of being like in between tiers. They were kind of dumb. Like, why would I? If I was like wanting to play with my silver friend and I'm like diamond, like why do I have to deal with trying to find a new account just to play with him in ranked? It was really annoying. So I think they probably saw a huge boost of people playing flex queue now because of that, which was really nice. But they should have done it like 3 years ago. Kind of annoying. V1 of Clash build a team allowing solo players to list themselves as free agents. Oh, who can be recruited by friends and friends of friends. So for me, I don't really care about Clash. I think well, for me, it's like a waste of time. It is fun. Get a bunch of your friends and like play like that little pre-made 5v5 and a really kind of serious, and you get rewarded for it. For me, I do have all the skins because of LPP. So subtle flex, but like I also don't really care about the skins. I kind of care about the champions. I'm already set if I don't even have LPP. So for me, but I know a lot of other players do enjoy Clash and that like competitive 5v5 fun moment with your friends. But that being said, they talk about blah blah blah. They're also deep diving behavioral systems that are breaking those problems spacing out. Let's talk about preseason. So these are upcoming changes coming for the preseason that are not implemented yet. Okay, so let's just get right into it because they're talking about how you feel. We don't care about that. We only care about what's actually coming. On Division Promotion, you can read it. I mean, you can read it and pause yourself. But anyways, on Division Promotion, rolling leftover LP into the next division. So if you're going from Diamond 3 to Diamond 2 and you're at 100 LP, you can go to 99. Everyone hates being at 99 LP. So what they're gonna do is when you get that extra 16 LP or whatever you need to go to Diamond 2, I think I said, you're gonna have 15 LP when you promote. So that's nice here. Removing inter-division demotion prediction for players who are at 0 LP. So I mean, if you're at Diamond 2, 1 LP and you lose -17, you're gonna be Diamond 3 like 87 LP. That's really nice. They're bringing back the season 1 system. It's really nice. We hate this system. It's really annoying. Of course, if you're a Smurf too, I've gone through it and I'm like, bro, I don't have to go through any of this. Let me just level up. Like, give me my LP. We all want the LP system back. We all want to not deal with those promotions. They want to make you feel satisfied. I did not want to deal with being hard stuck D3, but like having like a 30 wins and like 5 losses kind of thing. It was not fun. It was not fun. All right, so let's get more into it. We measure the success of this change by the difference in LP within your team and between the two teams. Our preliminary simulations are already showing a significant improvement in the following areas. No change to MMR difference between teams. Within Team LP, the free and show cut by 40% at all matchmaking percentiles. Blah, 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 between no more than plus 130 to queue times for 0. Okay, sick. I don't have to wait like 20-minute queue times. With no more than plus 5 second to queue times for 50% of players. Oh, so this hasn't happened yet, but apparently we're gonna have queue times which are less than 5 seconds. Oh, what? What this means on our side is that you should see very few games where any players in your lobby are more than a tier apart. This change paired with the other matchmaking changes below will bring match quality and visible rank calendar. I just read all this, by the way, but it didn't say anything about time. So, I mean, we're going to see like if this is true. I believe this is untrue, but we'll see. Because this isn't, yeah, I mean, we'll see. Rank seeding, we spoke earlier about this about rank seeding. Ah, here we go. We don't care about this. It's just them speaking about Smurfs and yeah, whatever. But it's like nothing new. At the year, we're reviewing stuff at the top, blah, blah, blah. Preseason, we want to take a stab at really solidifying the statement that players at this level are the best individuals on the server, and we aim to make the playing field as balanced as possible. Our first experimental change is to remove dual queue for all players at master tier and above during preseason. For the majority of the latter, we can effectively make matches to balance out pre-mates across the teams. However, duels at the top level make it more difficult to provide fair matches due to extremely low availability of players at that skill level. We believe that these changes will improve overall match quality at the top of the ladder through less variance between team skill reduction and autofill and secondary role positioning and faster match times. We understand that for a portion of the Apex players, coming with a buddy is their preferred way to play. But at the top of the ladder, where folks tend to start knowing and recognizing each other across matches, there's a big difference between getting that solo bot lane pair versus a professional bot lane. We still recognize the importance of players being able to play with friends With lifted party restrictions and greater stability between team match quality, we hope to see more participation in flex queue and clash to satisfy these needs. So this is a big, okay, I can touch on this, right? So I do think duo queue is broken. Let's be honest here. I used it. What's his name used it? Sven, and other players also used it. Now the thing is, I know heavily about duo queue and everything that goes with it. So let's say you have double lift and I was gonna say core JJ, but treats or Biofrost duo queuing, and they face some random bot lane who, you know, maybe they're challenger players, but they don't play together. They just kind of play the champs or whatever, and they don't have any experience with each other. They're gonna poop on them. Like, yeah, they're obviously gonna poop on them, and then they're gonna go to top tower with Caitlyn Morgana and get that tower, and then the game's over. Cause yeah, they just have a professional bot lane. And then there's me and Viper. You know, we duo queue, we smashed everyone. We just played top side. I played every side once I got fed. I was new rolling snowballs. You know how it goes. So with that being said, how does this affect everything? Honestly, let's be honest here. The solo queue is gonna be less. There's gonna be a lot less skill in it, because when you have two duo queues versus you have two duo queues facing each other, the games are really intense. Everyone's playing at their highest level. When you go duo queue with a friend, you're playing to win. If you go solo, sometimes you want to grief, or like whatever, someone pisses you off, you're gonna grief. When you have duo queue, you have extremely hard mental. You're gonna play like it's your last game. Like, you're gonna play like it's your last game, and then just go full out, destroy everyone, like the game's over, whatever. But then when you have when you put, you know, your solo queue chimps just going solo queue, and something goes wrong, the first thing that goes wrong, everyone's gonna have a mental breakdown. But if you have duo queue, your mental breakdown is gonna be less hard to achieve, because you can always rely on the fact that your duo queue is gonna perform, right? That's how it should be. So I think I mean, we'll see. This happened before. I think it was a bad thing they did it, because a lot of people had less incentive to go play solo queue, and there wasn't a lot of people like playing. That's essentially what happened. Like, solo queue was boring. Some people like to play with another partner or whatever. Like, that's what happened. But now you can't, and you have to solo it all. And yeah, I mean, I enjoyed winning more duo queue. Like, I didn't enjoy going 50-50, win loss, win loss, win loss. I did not enjoy that. So yeah, now if you want to play solo queue, you have to be a solo queue smurf. Maybe they change it, I'm not too sure, but I definitely well, obviously I'm gonna be against it, because I think as long as there's two duo queues on each side, it's fine. But, or like, just like the skill is increased or something like that, like, you know what I mean? But it's gonna be relatively boring to not duo queue with like a friend, in my opinion. So I think I'm gonna expect a lot of players not to queue up as much. There are a lot of solo queue players, let's be honest here. But yeah, I mean, we'll see. I think that, yeah, a lot of people do find duo queuing fun. So that's my only problem. It's gonna be less fun, obviously, because I'm not gonna win as much. Let's be honest here. Okay, so now we're gonna be going into this. Start of season Apex unlock. Our second change to the Apex tier, which is the above master tier. I don't know why they call it Apex tier, by the way. When I hear Apex tier, I just think Apex Legends. So they're kind of advertising Apex Legends, and I'm just like, okay. But anyways, their changes to be providing a more meaningful experience in the form of Master Plus Unlock progression. In previous years, we would open up the Apex tier at a fixed point in the early season, and everyone above a certain LP or ranking would automatically populate those positions with odd LP values. Yes, that's true. You guys were really weird. This experience was both jarring and confusing, and led to some awkward situation where players would spike to a higher ranking than they should be just by being at the cusp. I didn't even know that was a word. When the gates open. This year, we want to take a different approach and unlock the Apex tier right at the start of the rank season. This will allow for players to fight against each other for those first spots, and only promote into the tier when they hit our Apex minimum LP requirement. So the first test is unlocked immediately master, 200 LP for Grandmaster, and then 500 LP for Challenger. So I think these are actually set caps, which is really interesting to me. Blah 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 blah. Oh, at the top of the hunter. the most pronounced impact of the games when having an autofill player come up against a challenger in their primary position. We won't have an experiment scheduled for preseason given the object projects we were discussing before. We wanted to let you know that this is a problem we're investigating. Okay. We believe that matches right from the start will be more about who performs the best, with less emphasis on which team has the highest % chance of imbalance across the map. We're going to be incredibly mindful of these changes, and we'll be making changes based on player feedback and matchmaking quality metrics throughout this preseason. As the end of the season approaches, they're gonna be talking about skins. Let's see what kind of content you get. New to 2020, you'll also receive a chroma for every tier you reach above gold to represent just how high you climbed during the season. Not only should you feel good about yourself reaching that victorious milestone, but you also should be able to represent the pinnacle of where you finished the season on Rift. So you're gonna get a chroma. I don't know what kind of chroma after that, but yeah, interesting. Maybe it's a victorious chroma that like gets improved. I'm not too sure. Adjacently, this November will mark the first season end of Clash players. So this is all Clash stuff. Okay, so the contenders, 1 VP. I have no idea what VP is. Wait, what? Oh, is it probably like you probably get points in Clash? I'm not too sure. So you get a summoner icon, you get a Clash logo, you get a Clash banner, you get a summoner. Oh, players who saw some good success in multiple Clash events. Players who were more major. Oh, okay. So they're making like a ladder for Clash. So you got the summoner icon, 2000 Conqueror Clash logo banner, and an icon logo banner. Okay, whatever. No, again, I don't really care about Clash, but there is a World's Clash event. Huh. Interesting. So yeah, with that being said, that's it for the rank changes. Now you know my thoughts on dual queue. I was hoping they made a new tier above challenger for like top 10 and top 50. That'd be really cool. I really think they should add a top 50 or top 10. That would give a lot of incentive for people to play solo queue, because right now obviously we're getting 20-minute queues. No one's actually really playing at the end of the season. A lot of pros left home or like not playing anymore because they're demoralized. They're not at Worlds or whatever. That's what I heard. So with that being said, yeah, I think they should give some incentive for top 50, top 10. I like the medallion. I like the challenger jacket idea, but they could also just give digital rewards for, you know, just like they could give digital rewards. They don't have to do that stuff. That was probably a pain in the ass for them, but they should probably do something for top 50. Like if they introduced Apex, Legend tier for League of Legends for the top 50 or top 10. I don't think it should be top 10. I think it should be top 50. That'd be so cool, but they just refuse to. And I think that would solve a lot of problems if they introduced a new tier. It'd be so cool. If you're in like the Legend tier for League of Legends, that'd be cool. But anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.